Morning, Fireflies! Happy Monday. Missed you all over the weekend. I hope you had a great weekend. And I know you did something nice for yourself, even if you had to work. And glad to see you back here. This is our morning get ready for the day routine. This is our beginner routine where it's for anybody and everybody, even if you've never done anything like this before in your life, or if you haven't for a long time, just coming back and just want to ease into getting fit again. So this first one is for you, and it's progressive. So if you want something to pull back a little, you can go back to some of the earlier ones, and we are slowly but surely working up. After that, we'll jump on for our intermediate morning routine, and after a little break, we'll jump back on for our choreography workshop where we're working on some technical things, and also our latest piece, which is a little different. It's a duet with Montserrat Caballé and Freddie Mercury that was from 1987, where it's an opera singer and a pop singer, but it's still a really beautiful piece, so we're doing a chunk of that for our choreography workshop. So please join us for that. And with that, Fireflies, let's take a couple deep breaths this morning, planting your feet into the ground, a little wider than your shoulders. I want you to feel like your entire foot is on the ground, like your toes are glued to the ground, the balls of your feet, your arch, your heel, it's all glued there, super sturdy. And breathing in through your nose, and out through your mouth, and in through your nose. And out through your mouth. And raising your arms to the side. Remember to keep breathing while you're doing this, into the front. And this is however high you can go. If it's a little higher, it's a little higher. If it's a little lower, it's a little lower. It's not about that. It's getting you moving. And to the side. And to the front. And now we're going to go with one arm, and then the other arm, and one arm at a time. And on the next round, keep that arm up, and stretch it to the ceiling, and then let it come down. And then the other arm up, and stretch to the ceiling, and coming down. And to the ceiling, and coming down, and up into the ceiling, and coming down. Let's do the same to the front, arm to the front, reach it up, or if it's about here, then reach it out, and come back down, and arm up, reach it out to wherever it is, and come down, arm up, reach it out, back down, arm up, reach it out, back down, and bending your arms just at the elbow, so your elbows stay still, your lower arm is going up and down. And do something new with this today, or take this up, and then we're going to reach forward with it. Go at your shoulder and back down, up, and reaching forward to your shoulder, come back down, up, reaching forward, your shoulder, come back down. And to the other side. And two more. And wiggling your wrist from side to side. Now you just kind of flap them up and down. Well, let's do it opposite today. And slowly also change things up a little. Do some things for coordination. And then little circles with your wrists going inwards. And little circles going outwards. And a little shake and close your hands and open them. And lift them up a little bit, closing and opening. Lift them up a little and closing and opening. And then reverse it, close and open, go back down, close and open, go back down, and close and open, your sides. Lifting your shoulders up and down, up and down. Now, just one shoulder up and down, and the other shoulder up and down. Shoulder up and down, shoulder up and down, shoulder up and down, shoulder up and down. And we move our shoulders forward, to the back, forward, to the back, forward, and back, and forward, and back, and forward, and back. And with this last forward, big roll to give yourself a nice posture, nice chest to the sky, nice and proud. And coming back to the middle, and shake our heads no. This is just a gentle movement right at the top of your neck. Kind of think about it just as your head moving. And a nodding yes. And coming back. And today, I want you to drop your heavy chin. I want you to drop it a little bit to the diagonal. And then I want you to draw a diagonal line with it, just a little one. And back to neutral. And your chin is dropping a little diagonal to the other side. And you're drawing that little diagonal up and down. And coming back to the middle. All right, so we're gonna start on our little bows, and this is your waist tightening, this is your stomach tightening, and then stretching up and tightening and stretching up like you're getting a little bow. And we're gonna do a few sets of these, working up to an eventual crunch. Up. I want you to just think about the top of your body, just kind of tilting back and forth, keeping the rest of your body still. And raising your arms up, keeping them up as you go back and forth. And bring those arms up and reaching, reaching, reaching. And reaching, and reaching, and reaching. If they don't go up so high, and just reach forward, 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 to wherever they reach. And moving up to the side, and reach to each side, and let your body just go just a little bit as you go from side to side. Let's start on our knees. And this is just a little knee bend, a teeny tiny one. Just getting your knees moving. Maybe a little bounce up and down. And I want you to try and hinge yourself. So just where your hips are. Is you all right?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, you're fine. You're all right. You want to get a drink or something? Get something? Okay, good. And I want you to think of that as a little hinge. Move forward. Right here. Nice. Knees coming up. Knees coming up. And coming back. Give your legs a little shake out. And I got something growing onto today. Yay. Okay, normally I have to kind of bounce in midair with a pretend something to hang on to. And you're going to lean into your front foot, give your back leg a little stretch. I like to kind of bob up and down very gently. swing that back leg forward. And we're going to do a little wiggle from side to side. And flapping it up and down. All right, now place that foot on both of your feet. When you're still hanging on here, I want you to shift your weight towards that front leg that's on both your feet. And I want you to push into the ground with it to bring your body back to your other leg. So you're going forward and you're pushing down to bring your body back. You're shifting your weight forward and back, but you're really trying to use this leg to push your body back. And moving to the side, I'm turning to the side to show you. So you're gonna still keeping it on the ball of your foot. You're going to push your body weight towards that leg and you're going to push into the ground to bring it back to the other leg. And coming back, let's switch legs. Grabbing on and bending that front leg. Back up and back leg, that. And coming back up, we're going to swing it forward and turning into it, but keeping on the balls of your feet. That's that front leg and pressing into the ground to bring your weight back to your back leg. Swing around to the side and do the same thing. I'm just turning so I can show you. And pressing into your feet, coming back up. Feet coming back up. And coming back up. And scrunching up your toes if you can, and then you're going to try and do the same thing you do with your fingers. Put them out like a fan. Yeah, as we always say, even if you're not there yet or your toes don't really feel that, try and imagine the feeling. That's your first step into doing it, scrunching up those toes. And letting them fan out. Going back to our knees. Let's do a little bit of a bigger knee bend this time. And going back to our middle. You put your hands up, or you can keep them wherever you're comfortable. You have a little bend here. And you're tightening your middle part and try to feel stretch up. And it's just like a little bow. And we're going to do the biggest knee bend of all. If you need to shake out your legs a little in between, you can hang on to something for this if you want. But we're going to go great big knee bend, as low as you can get, and push into the floor to come back up. And down, and pushing back up. And way down, pushing back up. And way down, pushing back up. And then right to the side. Try and keep your hips in place. Come up, and to the side, and come up. You can make this smaller if you feel yourself going way over. If you're straightening up, try and straighten all the way twist to each side. And coming back. And then we're just going to shift our weight from foot to foot without coming up. So you're staying down where your knee bend is, and you're shifting your weight from foot to foot. So I want you to try and push into the floor off the bent leg, and that's what's going to push you over to your other leg. And we do one more set of our middle, our backing and straightening. Last set up. So I want you to put your arms a little bit in front, and I'm going to come up with you. And a little higher, and a little higher. And you go through that. And let's do our little balances right at the end. I want you to think of your square here. You've got 4 points of a square, your shoulders are 2 corners, your hips are 2 corners. You want to press to the ground with one leg, you shift that square onto the other one so you're nice and stacked. And I just want to, you can just test yourself a little, see if you can pick this leg up. And it's just there for balance if you need it. And putting it down. Pressing into the other one, shifting that square over to the other leg, nice and stacked. And you've got this leg here just for balance. And let's do the same thing, going forward. So you're stepping under that leg, you're pressing it into the ground, you're shifting that square forward, keeping it nice and stacked. And you've got your leg here just for balance. Eat it. And then forward onto the other leg, shifting that square forward, nice and stacked. And got this leg here for balance. And just to finish up, let's do those little twists again. And let's just twist from side to side. I'm going to start working on that middle bit. That does a lot for us. Having core strength gives us a lot of balance and strength overall. And coming back to the middle and breathing in. And breathing out. And stretching out to the side. You can almost touch those walls. And give yourself a hug, because you did it. It's Monday, you got through it. And I hope you have a wonderful week, my Flairflies. So we're going to jump right on again for our intermediate Get Ready for the Day routine. You can join us for that. You can join us for the choreography workshop right after that. We're live several times a week. So just come on and join us. We always love to see you. I'm just so grateful to you, my Flairflies, for showing up like this. And yes, thank you, and biggest love to all of you. Goodbye.